Hello my friends, welcome to the CarsNew channel. This time, we will discuss the new 2026 Dodge Charger Daytona Sedan is here. Are you excited about the 2026 Dodge Charger Daytona Sedan car? Let's see the video. The muscle car has long been the beating heart of American automotive culture. Raw, loud, and unapologetically powerful. For decades, the Dodge Charger has stood at the front of that pack, evolving from a classic V8 powerhouse into a modern-day symbol of tire-scorching, straight-line dominance. But in 2025, Dodge has done something radically bold. It has redefined what a muscle car can be. The new Dodge Charger Daytona Sedan has arrived, and it's electric, literally and figuratively, from gasoline to gigawatts. The 2025 Charger Daytona represents a historic shift for Dodge. Gone is the familiar roar of a Hemi V8, replaced instead with an advanced electric powertrain that promises mind-bending acceleration and zero emissions. This isn't Dodge turning soft, it's Dodge turning smart, and more importantly, turning fast. The car is based on the Stellantis STLA large platform, designed specifically to accommodate full electrification. That means the Daytona isn't a retrofit. It's a purpose-built electric muscle car with performance in its DNA. Dodge offers the new Charger Daytona in two initial trims, the Daytona R/D and the Daytona Scat Pack, with horsepower ratings of 496 and 670, respectively. Yes, you read that right, 670 horsepower in a family-size four-door sedan. Welcome to the new age. Design, familiar lines, futuristic vibe. At first glance, the 2025 Charger Daytona doesn't stray too far from its roots. The bold, aggressive stance remains. The wide body fenders, sharp character lines, and long hood keep the legacy alive. But look closer and you'll spot the subtleties. Flush door handles, aerodynamic detailing, and the absence of an exhaust system because it doesn't need one. The biggest design evolution is the R-Wing, a front aerodynamic pass through that channels air beneath the hood and over the car, increasing downforce while maintaining the classic Charger silhouette. It's a clever way to merge function and form, giving the car a face that's both instantly recognizable and aerodynamically progressive. The lighting signature has also received a modern twist, with a full-width LED light bar across the rear and illuminated Fratzig badge, Dodge's resurrected electric era emblem, bringing an unmistakable sky-fi aesthetic to the streets. Interior, muscle meets modern tech. Step inside, and the Daytona doesn't shy away from its mission to blend muscle car heritage with cutting-edge technology. The cabin is both driver-focused and comfort-conscious. A massive 16-inch curved digital instrument cluster sits alongside a 12.3-inch central touchscreen, both powered by the latest Uconnect 5 system. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and there's a new AI-powered performance assistant for drag strip enthusiasts. Despite its high-tech leanings, Dodge hasn't forgotten its roots. The Daytona features a pistol grip gear selector reminiscent of the classic Charger shifter, ambient lighting that can mimic the car's power mode, and heavily bolstered sports seats that hug you tight whether you're on a track or just grabbing groceries. Rear legroom is generous, making the Charger Daytona one of the few electric performance cars you could actually use as a daily driver. Trunk space remains practical, and there's even a frunk up front for extra storage. Performance. Muscle. Electrified. Let's talk numbers, because what's a muscle car without some jaw-dropping stats? The Daytona R/T trim offers a respectable 496 horsepower and 404 pounds-feet of torque, enough to launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4.5 seconds. But the Scat Pack variant turns things up to 11, with 670 horsepower and over 600 pounds-feet of torque on tap. Dodge claims a 0 to 60 time of just 3.3 seconds for the Scat Pack, making it quicker than the outgoing Charger Hellcat. The all-wheel drive setup ensures all that torque hits the ground without drama, and a multi-mode suspension system gives the Daytona surprising agility in the corners. You get modes like Auto, Sport, Track, and Drag, each altering the suspension stiffness, throttle response, and steering weight. And because this is Dodge, there's also a touch of theater. The Fratsonic chambered exhaust is an artificial sound generator that simulates the roar of a V8, pumping out up to 126 decibels of synthetic engine noise through a speaker system embedded in the rear bumper. It's optional, controversial, and oddly satisfying. Range and charging. Practicality, too? With all that performance, you'd expect a trade-off in range, but the Charger Daytona holds its own. The base R/T offers around 350 miles of range, while the Scat Pack, with its bigger power draw, comes in closer to 300 miles. Both models support 800-volt DC fast charging, meaning a 10 to 80% top-up in under 30 minutes at compatible chargers. This means the Daytona can be more than just a weekend warrior. It's a car you could commute in, road trip in, and take to the drag strip without compromise. Dodge has even teased over-the-air updates to improve range and performance over time. The verdict: a new chapter for muscle. The new Dodge Charger Daytona Sedan is not a half-hearted compromise. It's a full-throated, chest-thumping, tire-smoking redefinition of what a muscle car can be. It pays tribute to the past while blazing a path into the future. It has the style, the swagger, and crucially, the speed to carry the Charger name proudly into the electric age. For purists, the loss of the internal combustion engine might feel like a betrayal. But spend 5 minutes behind the wheel of the Daytona Scat Pack, and those concerns melt away in a blur of instant torque and synthetic V8 screams. It's not about replacing the past, it's about reimagining it. In a world increasingly dominated by Teslas and silent crossovers, the Dodge Charger Daytona makes one thing clear: the muscle car isn't dead, it just learned a new trick. Are you satisfied with the 2026 Dodge Charger Daytona Sedan? If you have any questions, please comment on this video. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.